Riding with your friends is awesome, and it helps keep the stoke alive. But surprisingly, a lot of people actually don't have riding buddies and people that they're friends with that are into mountain biking, which leaves them riding all alone and with nobody to share the stoke with. That's no fun. But there's a very simple solution to this. Group rides. You don't have to even know anybody that you're riding with, but I'm sure by the end of the ride, you'll at least know a few people. It's a great way to make new friends, share the stoke, and have an all-around great time. And who knows, even if you're lucky, you might get to eat tacos at the end. I'm using the group ride Taco Tuesday, put on both my sponsors, Mountain Bike Shed and Take a Hike Shop, as a case study for this video. Mountain bike events and group rides usually start out with a lot of people meeting up in a parking lot or in an open field to gather up and have plans for the day coordinated. Then people group up into their skill levels and they go out at different times possibly into different trails to suit your liking of riding and skill level. Or you could just use the "I rode 20 miles already today" excuse and just stay there for the tacos. Most group ride and mountain bike events have a specific scheduled date, and sometimes they're on one day of the week every single week. This is really good, especially if you're still in school or if you have a 9-to-5 job, because this will allow you to have something all week to look forward to. Group rides aren't always about progression and seeing who can go the fastest. A lot of times, it's the social aspect that keeps people coming back. I like to bring wooden kicker ramps to the events, and I'll set them up before and after the ride. This allows people to learn how to jump or for people to just mess around on, and it definitely puts a smile on a lot of people's face. Group mountain bike events aren't just for adults too. It's also for kids of all ages. Everybody loves to come ride bikes, and as I said earlier, there are different skill level groups that you can hit out with. So don't be worried that you're going to be left in the dust by some cross-country or enduro racer. Now let's talk about the actual ride. And most rides are just your own pace. Nobody's going fast, and as a lot of people say, it's just a chill ride. Nobody goes fast, and everybody's at their own pace. And a lot of the times, that pace is not going to be much faster than everybody else's. Multiple times through the ride, a lot of groups will meet up, stop, and wait for everybody to regather. And then they'll wait a little bit to let the people catch their breaths and retaliate with tales of what just happened on the trail. Then we set off again and we finish out the trail. When we get back, it's normally time for tacos. And Hero King gets out all the taco stuff, and all he asks is for a small $5 donation. To get to know a little bit more about Taco Tuesday and the future of mountain biking in St. Louis, I sat down with the two creators of Taco Tuesday, Adam and Joey from takeahikeshop and Mountain Bike Shed.
Alright, and action.
What is Taco Tuesday all about? Like, what is it for, and what are sort of the things that you do at it?
Man, it's a good question, you know. Since I wasn't prepared for this.
Taco Tuesday.
Definitely about tacos.
Yes.
Definitely about bikes, but more about social good times. Like everybody is extremely comfortable where they're at. Yep. Jamming in the woods, having fun, might be throwing frisbees, might be playing tag, might be jumping ramps that you bring. But, you know, definitely about riding bikes, but definitely mostly about people being comfortable in their space.
So, yeah, sort of so there's tacos that Hero brings, and you donate $5 to each taco. What does that $5 go to?
Paying for tacos. Pretty much. Yeah. Yep. Maybe if there's leftovers, it'll help pay for the insurance that me and this guy pay for. Yeah. Maybe, but maybe not. Who knows?
So how can people get more involved with the, not only Taco Tuesday, but the St. Louis mountain biking scene?
So Taco Tuesday is an awesome start. That's, I think, what the really cool part about Taco Tuesday is it's a place where every mountain hiker in St. Louis can come, whether it's your first time riding a bike, or you've never been on a bike, or you're a pro rider that rides out in Bentonville every single weekend. It's something where every mountain biker can come and hang out and meet other people that are into the same stuff they are. So really just a cool group of people.
Yep.
So, do you guys have any like future plans? I know that we're in the new shop that you're working on right now.
Yeah.
Do you have any other future plans?
It's interesting. Like I was just thinking about what happens. Taco Tuesday is so popular this year that it's like what happens this time when it ends because it gets too dark too early. Maybe we should transition that to something on Sundays or something like that to carry it on, because I kind of think people like they need it and they miss it big time. It's like it's this thing once a week, no matter what your job is all week or what you got going on or how stressful your life is. Tuesday, you get to go ride your bike. I know that's how it is for me. I'm like, Tuesday, no matter what's happening, I'm going to go ride my bike with my friends. And so I think that people are kind of bummed out when it goes away. So maybe like something on Sundays, even if it's wintertime, like make it happen, even if it's only 20 people.
Yeah, because like I remember when it was still the school year, and I would like look forward to Tuesday because it would be like every single day you didn't really get to ride after school, but then Tuesday it's like we got Taco Tuesday.
Yep.
So it was really fun.
Yeah, it's something that you know is there. Like no matter what, no matter how hard your week is or whatever, you know that's going to be there. Although it rains every Tuesday, but
It's like the only day of the week that rains.
So sausage Sundays would be pretty cool, something like that. I don't know. It's there. I mean, between our two shops, definitely our shops and some of the other shops too. I think that there's kind of a mojo that's been created recently in the last couple of years that people are really kind of gravitated to. So I think the sky's the limit on what might just pop up.
Yeah.
With the stuff that you're doing, maybe you got something in the works.
Yeah. Where is mountain biking in general, all of mountain biking in St. Louis, going soon for St. Louis?
So I think we're really on the cusp of things. So we've already got a ton of really cool travel. So I think that's kind of something a lot of people don't know about St. Louis. We've got over 250 miles of really awesome single track that Gateway Off-Road Cyclists has built for us over the last 20 years. So that's really awesome. The cool new thing we're doing now is the gravity division of Gork. So we're working on putting in more progressive trails, so jumps and skinnies and wood features and all that fun stuff everybody really wants to ride. So we're starting to bring in professionals to help us design and install that stuff so it's safe and fun to ride and everybody can kind of learn and really give themselves the skills they need so when they go up to Whistler or they go out west or go wherever they go to ride that you're ready to go and you have a good time and come back in one piece. That's the good part.
It doesn't matter if you're jumping a huge gap or you're doing your first like serious downhill just flow trail. Like that excitement is always the same, and you gravitate to that. You keep wanting to experience that. That's probably the best part about mountain biking.
Yeah, I remember my first downhill lap at Motherwood was just amazing because I had never rode purpose-built jumps like that and big berms like that, and that's what made me super duper excited for all this stuff in St. Louis.
And now you want to feel that again and again and again. It's contagious.
So that's pretty much all the questions.
I want to ask you some questions. I think that.
Yes.
So
you're on the spot, dude.
So since you started, how's that changed like your family dynamic? Like how your dad's relationship is, relationship with how like you treat your mom or your sister, like has any of that changed for you like personally on how you look at them or how you treat them?
Well, me and my dad definitely talk about mountain bikes a ton. I don't know if my sister really enjoys how the only thing we talk about is mountain bikes, but my sister and my mom are definitely starting to get into biking, and they aren't the most into it, but when I first got into it, before I really got into it, I was into mountain biking. It just pretty cool that they're just figuring out what mountain biking is all about, and yeah.
So what do you think about, like, when you came into my shop a couple days ago, a mechanic was in there doing it, he doesn't know you or anything about you because he's new, and he's like, is that kid from YouTube? So what do you think about, like, people recognizing you and seeing you?
I think that's really awesome. Like, getting recognized is amazing because it's like, I've never seen them in person, they've never seen me in person, but they know me over these YouTube videos that I put out, and I think that that's just one of the really cool things about putting out videos is that people will see those and I get to meet people through that.
So you think, like if you can remember back before you started mountain biking, before your life got all stuff, do you think, like back then, did you think about like traveling out west and like going to all these different places and meeting all these new people? Was that even something you considered or was on your horizon?
I never even thought about that before I got into mountain biking, and when I got into mountain biking and started getting recognized, I just instantly wanted to go travel and meet new people, because meeting new people is just amazing. It's an amazing feeling.
Now, what about, last question for me, what do you think about road bikers?
I think they're just confused. They're just
I mean, to me, it seems more dangerous. It seems more dangerous than mountain biking, we bikers, but we like them. We like them.
Yeah, I think they're just
we sell drop bars.
They're just a bit confused.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah.
Hopefully you learned a little bit more about group mountain bike events, and hopefully that encourages you to go out there and try and find a group ride or group event in your local area, sign up, get there, and have a blast. The next few videos will be of me riding in Bentonville, Arkansas, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so that you do not miss those videos. But don't forget, for all your mountain biking needs, you can head over to Takeahikeshop or Mountain Bike Shed. And if you're not in the St. Louis area, you can head over to takeahikeshop.com for great deals and super fast shipping. Anyway, you know what to do. Shred for life. Peace!